Yo, what up, guys? So today I'm gonna teach y'all how to replace the oil filter on a Klx110. Same thing. This is the 110L, but it's the same for pretty much all Kawasaki 110s. So, what you're gonna start off by doing is removing your skid plate, which is this right here, and the same bolt on the other side. And I don't know if y'all's bike has, it's probably gonna have the foot pegs and kickstand on it. So you're gonna have to take that off, I think. Mine's already off from when I changed the clutch in it. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. So yeah, you're just gonna crack the, remove the bolts. Same thing over here on this side. So yeah. I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll come back to y'all when I'm done with it. Alright, so we've removed the skid plate and it's pretty dirty and oily from when I did the took all the oil out, the clutch. And under here, it's nasty. So what I recommend is, before you do anything else, go ahead and get your hose, rinse out under there. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and I'll come back to y'all when I'm done. Alright guys, so what we did is we just rinsed off the skid plate, rinsed off under the bike, used a little mean green, and just got all the oil and stuff off. So now your oil filter is going to be right here. I believe it is an 8mm, so the same as the skid plate. What you're going to do, come in here, just bust them loose. So I'm going to go bust them loose, and I'll come back to y'all. So I went ahead and cracked them. You're gonna want to get your oil pan because it will start to come out. So the bolt over here is actually kind of hard to get to because pipe guard's in the way. But pretty much you want to just come in, loosen them all the way, and there's a spring in there. You don't really want to drop that. Yeah, just remove the bolt. I'd recommend gloves, but I'm just gonna raw dog this one. So you take that bolt out, and then you gotta get in there with the sorry, it's kind of hard to film with one hand. I'm gonna get in there, try your best. All right, I can't do it with one hand, so I'm gonna come back to y'all when I pop the cover off. All right, so we went ahead, we took the cover off, and you got your filter. Looks pretty bad. I don't think it's ever been changed, honestly. And then right in there is your spring. Look at this oil. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. I changed it not too long ago. But yeah, it's very messy. Definitely recommend gloves, but like I said, I'm just raw dogging it, getting it done. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come in here and get our new filter. And the kit, like I said, it came with the kit, it came with the clutch, the new gasket, and the oil filter. So we're gonna get the new filter. And don't really know which way it goes because it just kind of like popped out. So I don't know if the filter goes on this way or this way. So I'm gonna go look that up real quick and I'll come back to y'all when I'm done. All right guys, so figured it out. I don't know if you can see, let me get into the light. So this side without the O-ring right here is gonna be facing in towards the bike. So this side right here is what you want to touch the spring on the actual cover. And a couple more things here. So when you pull it off, it's gonna have this O-ring you can see right here, and it might stick to the bike or it might come off with this as mine did. So you want to make sure that's all good, not cracked, not squished, anything like that. And then before you put the new filter in, you're gonna want to go ahead and wipe the edges on the cover, just so you get a clean seal, nothing leaks, no dirt gets in there, anything like that. So now what you're going to want to do is, like I said, go ahead, clean that out, and you're gonna pop it in that way so O-ring is facing up. And then once you do that, hold on, there looks like there's a little bit of dirt right on my thing, so go ahead and wipe that all up. So then you would just take it, obviously, and you know, pop it back on there like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You know, I'd recommend probably putting the bolt that goes on the left side in first, because that's pretty the harder one to get. So if you can just put that one in there, don't tighten it, just put it in there, and then put this one in there, and then go back, snug that one, snug the right. That's how I would do it, just for the easiness of it, because it's kind of hard to get back there to that one, for me at least. So yeah, once I do that, I'll come back to y'all and see you then. All right, so we got the cover back on, and as you can see, just snugged it down. And at this point, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go in with some degreaser, get it up under there, rinse it off, just so you get any oil you got on it off, so no dirt will stick to it and make it look like it did before. So that's all that's left to do is take your skid plate, pop your skid plate back on, the two 8mm nuts, and you gotta be careful because they're actually two different they're two different bolts. So the one that goes on the left side of the bike, as you can see, is longer and has the rounded off threads right there, and then the right side is shorter and the whole thing is threads. So as you can see, so be careful when you're doing that. If it's not going in, that's probably why. But from here, it's pretty simple. Go ahead, pop your skid plate back on. I don't know if you have to take the pegs off to do this because they were already off, so I just went ahead and did it. But if you have to do that, go ahead and do that. It's like 4 bolts. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. Be sure to hit the like button if this was helpful and you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want more content like this. Peace, y'all.